Hi you guys, it's Nylajai'ne and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys an updated tutorial on how to do some 2-strand twists over locks. If you guys have not seen my previous videos on how to retwist locks and how to do 2-strand twists over locks, go watch it. But I just kind of wanted to do an updated version, and we are going to do a little simple style with the 2-strand twist. So I thought this would be helpful to those who have clients wanting to come to you and do something a little different than just regular 2-strand twists. And in this video, her parts are also relatively easier to work with than the last tutorial that I did. His parts were kind of free parts and they were kind of all over the place. So I thought this would help you guys out in terms of dealing with somebody who has regular parts. Granted, her locks are still a little bit smaller, but she just has regular square parts. So the parting and the pattern is definitely easy to follow. We are going to be adding a cute little style, and who doesn't want to learn how to do something other than just basic 2-strand twists? We're going to be doing some flat twist on one side of her head. Very easy to do, not very hard. All y'all got to do is pay attention, and if you see my previous videos, then this should come very easy onto you guys. The products that I will be using is my Neat Braid Shining braiding gel. I think that's what it's called, but I will put a picture up. Make sure you guys have rubber bands and a comb, of course. Now, to start off, sometimes when I do the flat twist in the front of somebody's head, which I will put a reference picture of other flat twists I've done, I'll usually section off that front half of their hair and put it up in a ponytail, and then just 2-strand twist the whole back of their hair and then flat twist the front. But since we're only doing the side, I'm going to just be following her pattern, and you guys will be able to see as you're watching, and then I will just kind of do the flat twist as I go. You guys can spray your client's scalp if it is a little matted. If they are tender-headed as well, that'll help with parting. But I'm just going to literally just start off by sectioning off that back row of her hair. I'm going to part it as usual, clean up the hair that's in the way or that's stuck together, and then I'm going to clean it up with that gel. And then I will be going in and starting the 2 strands. And for me, everybody does their 2 strands differently. They might retwist the whole head first and then 2-strand. But to help you guys out, my technique when it comes to 2-strand twisting, I just 2-strand twist as I go. I feel like that's much easier, much faster, and it helps the hair get out of the way. I'm going in and I'm adding that product to her lock. I'm going to repeat this again as I repeat it in every single one of my videos. But when it comes to 2-strand twists, there is a certain technique that you have to use when 2-strand twisting, because depending on how your client has started their locks depends on how you need to twist them and how you need to cross them over. You can tell how they were started based on when you twist their hair and if their lock seems to feel a little loose or unraveling. With her locks, I'm twisting them to the right. Once you twist the locks to the right, as far as just retwisting an individual lock, when you do the 2-strand twist, you're going to take the lock that is to the right and you're going to twist the right lock over the left lock. Now, if you are retwisting somebody's hair and you're retwisting them to the left, that's when you're going to retwist the right lock over the left lock. So I'm just going to 2-strand twist that down. A lot of you guys probably also don't see how people secure the ends of their client's hair after 2-strand twisting. You guys will be able to see that once I 2-strand twist it down, I kind of wrap the end of that twist around the end part and I kind of put it in a knot, and then I take my rubber band and I secure it. So you guys can go ahead and watch me 2-strand twist and kind of get the gist of that, and then we are going to head into the flat twisting. I also wanted to mention that if there is an odd number of locks on a row and there is one left out, I usually wait for the next row to see if that row is also odd number, and then I'll just twist it with the lock on the row below that. But if the row above that is even and you can't twist it into that, then just twist the lock that is left out into a 2-strand twist, and you'll just have to have 3 locks and 1 2-strand twist. Flat twisting her hair on the right side of her head. This is honestly really easy. Once again, you are simply just following the pattern of somebody's locks. Locks are very all over the place. Everybody's locks is different. Even though her parts are square, they're not necessarily straight, so the pattern is not going to be just 100% straight when flat twisting it. But what I'm doing is you are going to section off a singular row, and I kind of parted 1 row of locks off the right side of her head, and I'm going to again retwist all of those. And then once you have done that, to flat twist it, you're going to take that front lock, and this is no different than the 2-strand twist, except you're just doing this to the scalp. So I'm going to retwist that to the right, take the lock after that, retwist it over the first lock. The next lock, I'm retwisting it over those locks. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys will see how you're supposed to do it so that it can stay put. Because if I were to take the second lock and then try to retwist it over to the left side, it would unravel. So you want to kind of make sure you keep that same pattern as far as right over left. Right? And you guys can sit here and watch how I'm doing it. And I also made sure that when I was flat twisting them, that they kind of went a little bit behind her ear, because I didn't want it to be above her ear and then like you could barely see the flat twist. So I made sure I did it enough to where it's not too far back on her head, but it's not too far up. So I did it like right behind her ear, perfect enough so that you can see the style and see that her hair is flat twisted to the side. So I've done my part for the flat twist, and I'm just going to continue going around her head, following her pattern, doing a 2-strand twist. And now when I got to the top, of course, since the right side of her head was flat twisted, I went ahead and just retwisted the rest of her locks over to the left side of her head. Once again, you want to make sure that whichever way you want somebody's locks to fall, whatever way your client has requested, you definitely want to make sure that you're retwisting in that direction. So same thing, same technique, except I'm just retwisting it in the direction of it falling over the left side of her face so that you can see those flat twists on the right side of her face. So that's the hairstyle, you guys. I went ahead, blow dried it a little bit to make sure that some of that product was dried up. You don't have to put them under the dryer when you do 2-strand twists because their hair is able to stay intact because their hair is styled up. Obviously, when you're just doing a regular retwist, that's a whole nother video that you guys can go watch when it comes to drying it and putting them under the dryer. When I did her edges, cleaned it up, and yeah, y'all, this was pretty easy, pretty simple. Definitely one of my favorite hairstyles to do on locks. I would definitely have more and more hairstyles for you guys to try to be more versatile with your locks as well as your client's hair. But that's pretty much it, you guys. She loved it. It was very cute. You can do different hairstyles. She was able to put it up and do other things with it after her hair was done. Yeah, I definitely need to do more tutorials for y'all. There's so many lock styles that I have not created tutorials for y'all. I'm so sorry. I just been so caught up with work and school and other life things. But I'm definitely going to be putting more out there for y'all, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to know anything else, or you guys have any other type of videos that you want to see in regards to my hair business, please comment down below. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.